What up? I'm gonna make this real quick, because I really got things to do. But really, I like to thank you all for all the views, and all. I really appreciate it. I just appreciate it. Thank you all. Now I'm gonna get right into it. I'm gonna talk about relationships today, and not just romantic relationships. Relationship with your children, your boss, just any relationship. Your auntie, your uncle, your cousins, whatever kind of relationship you have in your life. In order to have a lasting relationship, and I don't mean lasting like in time, lasting really. I mean like a real bond there. Like I have cousins that I haven't talked to in years and stuff. But when we click up, we click up, They're my roadies, you know what I'm saying? We get down. But and friends. I got friends that we don't speak every day, but when we together, it's like we ain't missed a day. You know what I mean? And those lasting relationships is, I believe, based on honesty. Being honest with yourself first, being who you are, and letting others know who you really are, and letting them decide if they're gonna deal with you, and also you decide if you're gonna deal with them. I was asked by one of my viewers, what is some advice I could give? They haven't been on a date in a while, and they first dated a long time. I would say put your worst foot forward. And what I mean by that is let this person know all of your flaws up front. That's the first thing. And if they continue to sit there and continue to be interested, then you go on and you could let them get to know the good side of you, So, and I say that because you could save both of you all a lot of time, them choosing to be with you at your worst. You kind of need to know that up front instead of putting your best foot forward. That's what happens in a lot of relationships. You put the best foot forward, and then once you get into the relationship and this person find out that you're moody, you got an attitude, or whatever, and then they decide like, whoa, I didn't sign up for this. So you waste each other's time. In order not to waste each other's time, I just say, get that out of the way. That's just my advice. Take it or leave it. But building a solid foundation is important. And building that solid foundation comes with honesty. Being honest with yourselves as well as others. And like some relationships has been going on for 5, 10, 20 years. That this person really don't know this real person. Like they don't know their significant other like they think they know them, or they don't know their friend like they think they know them, until something happened or they hear about it from somebody else and they're like, whoa, that person did that. I can't believe it, but that's who that person really is. And you're not only messing up that person's life by not showing who you really are, you're messing up yours too, because you're not truly happy. You're pretending, or you only being half of who you are. You're not showing that other side because you're trying to appease that other person. But what about your happiness? Because you're not truly happy if you, are being partial. So, back to a solid foundation. I think it's important because it just helps you grow and be able to go through anything and still stand. It speaks in the Bible. Don't quote me on this. I think it's Matthew 7, verse 24 through 27, I believe. But I do know the story. Basically, it was saying like two guys. I'm going to say guys. It didn't say guy or girl. It just said two people. two different people. One person, basically did what God asked of them and was true to themselves. And, this is my interpretation, not a preacher. So just Whitney's interpretation of it. That's what I read and what I got out of it. The scripture says that this person built a house on a rock, and a bad storm came, basically, and that house stood. And then this non-believer, built the house on sand, and the storm came and washed it away. I think that the scripture was speaking metaphorically. I don't believe we made up metaphors. I think the Bible have metaphors throughout. But some people take it in the literal sense. But it wasn't a house. I don't believe it was a house. It says house. I don't believe it's a house. I believe it's saying that that if you build yourself on a solid foundation, build yourself up wholeheartedly, and be honest with yourself, and be truthful with yourself, and let God guide you, that no matter what storm come in your life, that you will stand through it. And that goes for a relationship too. If it's built on trust, honesty, and, and following God's will, then I believe you all can weather any storm. It doesn't matter what happens. You can get through it. And prayer. A lot of prayer. Then you can get through it. So that's what it's all about. Building yourself up. Just being honest with yourself. Like really honest. I know I could look at a person and tell who's lying to themselves. Who's faking the funk. And trying to be something and somebody they're not. And it's a lot in society because it seems like they have so much pressure for people to be this person, and that person. Anybody know me? I've been me all my life since a little kid. I always thought I was cute, Well, know it. That's what mirrors were, But anyway, and I always like my hats. I always loved Iverson, that's just been me, So, and I have, people in my personal life, they know I done went through more than some 70, 80-year-olds that been through already, So, but I believe, that I have a solid foundation, and that's why I'm always able to withstand any storm. Because you're going to go through them, no matter who you are. And rich, famous, broke, not famous. You're going to go through a storm. Plenty of them. So, but if you're not built on anything, you're going to crash and burn every time. You're going to get washed out and washed up. But if you build that solid foundation in any relationship, with your kids, with your family in general, with your partner, whoever you're in a relationship with or have a relationship with, it's going to stand. And nothing can come between that relationship when it's built on that solid foundation. I guarantee it. Now, I'm going to go. Gotta go. Again, I appreciate you for viewing. And yeah, somebody asked me, I don't know why, could they share my videos? I don't see why not. So do your thing. Like, subscribe, don't subscribe, I'ma love you anyway. And to all my haters, because I know y'all were my first viewers. I know it. Just know it. I feel it. I appreciate y'all too. Y'all still looking. So, hey, I gotta love it. And I'm gonna have a segment just for my haters. Because I love them so much. People be mad with people that's hating on them. I don't know why. That's somebody that's paying attention to you. I like attention. That kind of attention. I'm going to go now, though. God bless you all. Until next time. Next Thursday. And I'm going to try to have this up sooner. I promise. Peace out. Let me turn this off.